Hello there. AI. Will it replace people? I don't know. Will it replace you? I don't know. Is it an opportunity or a threat? I do know. The answer is yes. How? I don't know. Your challenge is to work out how, and maybe more importantly, what it means for you and for your business. That's what this 3D demonstrator is all about. Check out what it's about and let's get going. Let me stress from the beginning, I'm no expert in AI. I've read about it, I'm sitting about it, I'm seeing more and more about it. So I thought, well, maybe you are too. Let's find out what it means. Well, first of all, what exactly is it? Well, most of us have used it without maybe knowing. Things like Apple's Siri tell me this, tell me that, using it to get your central heating sorted or to actually check out the weather. That's what it's all about. But last year in November, OpenAI's ChatGPT was launched. GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. So now you know. And that changed the world because it actually makes things dramatically and demonstrably differently from the way we go about doing things. What it also means is that it's a tool that's capable of just responding to any query and question, whether it's a new detailed physics theory or getting Shakespeare to translate the latest episode of Coronation Street. Yep, you can do that. That's what AI is all about. And some of you might remember the introduction of the internet. I certainly do. And I read recently somebody explained that it was like, that was the dawn of accessible information. AI is the dawn of accessible intelligence. So it's getting information and it's doing something for you, with you. And what can it do? Well, it can actually reduce things in seconds to get you lots and lots of great information. The challenge is maybe working out where that information comes from and how valid it is. But unlike Google, which maybe just gives you the data and actually helps you source it, AI will give you the information. So maybe the challenge is looking at how it means for you. But some very simple things about what it can do and what it can't do. And a client of mine was telling me recently his 13-year-old son showed him how it could do his homework for him. He put in, tell me all about the Battle of Hastings. And it actually came up with a document telling you all about the Battle of Hastings. But he said, yeah, but you wouldn't have written that. Your teacher would know that. He goes, no, watch this. And he typed in, he said, tell me about the Battle of Hastings in the vein of a 13-year-old. And guess what? It came there like that. That was how he could actually provide his homework. So that's all very, very well. But how can AI help you be dramatically and demonstrably different? Well, first of all, it can maybe help you save time from drafting marketing materials, get lots of information, and actually tell you what's going on. Maybe help you be more creative, put in a topic, ask a question, get other people to share with you what other people are actually saying about this particular topic. I think it's also one of the things it can actually do is reduce spelling, grammar, error, things like that. So again, it can save lots and lots of time. What it also maybe means is that, well, potentially there are some downsides. So maybe some of the things to stress what it can't do. I guess the first thing is it can't be truly creative in as much as it's sharing with you other people's ideas. But I think that still can be a positive. And I'd also argue that if we all start using this, and your competitors are using this for their marketing messages, the same social media messages, and we're all using the same, then we are all the same. And we all know that same as sucks. I think it's also worth pointing out that the authenticity of the information might be worth questioning and challenging. We don't know where it's come from. But clearly it can be something that we can use it to do better things, to help us be dramatically and demonstrably different. So very simple things that actually help you provide high volumes of simple text, product descriptions, things of how you're going to do it. So an online retailer might use it for describing their training courses. Then actually a marketing person might use it for their training courses. An online retailer might use it for product descriptions. What it's also fair to say is that you could maybe get blog articles, information very quickly at a touch of a button, finding out and explaining to people what you do and how you do it. Bear in mind, others can do the same. There's lots of research to suggest that AI can be quite a useful way of actually helping you with your SEO and actually maximising the information that's out there to help you get more people looking at what your business is all about. So I think it's also worth pointing out that AI is also very good at getting information and analysing it. So customer feedback that maybe helps you identify opportunities, problems and issues. But as ever, the key bit then is actually doing something about it. So when we start looking at this, what could you do about this? Well, I stress again, I'm no expert, but maybe as a minimum, start asking and finding out. I came across a great podcast, Danny in the Valley, the Sunday Times podcast, an interview with a guy called Naum Shazir, who's actually from a business called Character AI, and he's a real forerunner of other stuff. And he gives some great explanations of what it can and can't do. I think it's a great starting point. So have a look for Danny in the Valley podcast. One of the things he explained in terms of when he's pitching for VCs, and he says, how does he explain what it's about? He says, well, imagine the situation. As a kid, if you walk down the street with your mum and dad, you ask them questions and they'll give you the information. That's what Google does. But your mum will also give you ideas, how to use this information. She'll give you advice, she'll give you support, she'll give you encouragement to make it work. And what he says when he's actually looking to pitch to VCs, he goes, I'm not trying to replace Google, I'm trying to replace your mum. Clearly, it's not about replacing your mum. What it is about is actually working out what AI can do for you and help you be dramatically and demonstrably different. Check out I'll put a link on my website to that, 3D demonstrated. But have a look, Danny in the Valley, find out more, work out what it's going to do for you. Keep safe, keep healthy, keep thinking in 3D. Bye.